Hello friends, my name is Rajendra Bhatia, a 68-year-old boy with 27 years of experience of teaching design. Here I am representing Creative Edge by top rankers. I am here to talk about NIFT 2024 examination. But before we proceed, please don't forget to subscribe this channel and push the button of bell icon. Let us go into the details of NIFT. I would like to divide this ever-exhausting syllabus of NIFT into 9 major chapters, namely color theory and emotions, 2. transition with colors, 3. scene creation, 4. the graphics, which include 2D design, gestalt principle and logo designing. 5th, poster designing, book cover designing, mascot, hoarding and stamp designing. 6th, storyboarding and comic strip. 7th, sequential drawing. 8th, object drawings. 9th, conventional and unconventional uses. So these are the 9 major chapters. Would you like to know about each of them separately? For example, let us start with color theory and emotion. This is one of the most important topic of NIFT, comprising of the color theory, color perception, color emotion and emotion depiction. Second, transition with colors. In this chapter, we will cover transitional stages of different things with colors only. For example, depict the dawn to dusk or raw to rotten tomatoes in 10 stages of color changes. Scene creation. Now a chapter of scene creation will include making of the scenes of different situation, whether memory or fictitious situation like fancy world. Then for this, all kinds of perspective, for example 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, multiple point perspective or 5 point perspective are to be studied. Different kinds of composition, for example a C-shaped composition, an S-shaped composition or a pyramidal composition. We should also know the scaling of human figures with different objects like the vehicles, like the doors, like the windows, even with different animals and birds. Making of human figure in different angles of all of them like male, female, child or an old one. 4th, the chapter of graphics. In this chapter of graphics, we will include 2D design, gestalt principles, logo design and golden ratios. 5th, the poster designing or book cover designing, mascot designing, hoarding and stamp designing. This chapter comprises poster making, book cover making in quite a detail, deriving a mascot, designing a hoarding or a stamp. 6th, storyboarding and comic strip. Now these are the most important topics to be covered, as at least either one out of them is a regular feature of NIFT examination, at least for 3 years that I have been noticing. So we cover it in details. Then the 7th is sequential drawing. This chapter will deal into sequential drawing of different actions like tea making, noodles making or even changing of a car tire. So object drawing, that is the 8th topic that I would like to cover. In the object drawing, we will cover basic shapes, forms and 3D compositions. Now this is not much of a detailed one, but yes, we will tell you about 3D composition. And the 9th one is conventional and unconventional uses of the product. This is even more demanding topic of NIFT, where one has to not only show a product construction but at the same time show its uses in normal size, exaggerated enlarged or exaggerated reduced sizes, and not just 1 or 2 uses, 5, 7 uses of them. I'm sure you're going to crack NIFT examination with laurels to you and laurels to us as well. Do come and join, subscribe this channel and push the button of bell icon so that you are updated from time to time. Thank you very much for being with me.